Greetings and welcome all. Welcome to Railroad Tycoon. Let's see your VGA graphics, IBM sounds, mouse and keyboard. And then we get a snazzy little train introduction for Railroad Tycoon. So another game designed by Sid Meier with Bruce Shelley. This was actually probably one of the first of the Tycoon series, if not the first. I think this was actually one of the best Sid Meier games at the time. It was clear. I think it was clearly better than Civilization, and I greatly enjoyed it for long hours. I don't think its sequels lived up to the real, value of what Sid Meier's accomplished with Railroad Tycoon 1, but whatever. Let's start a railroad. And there's 4 different places you can select. You can go to Europe, England, Western USA, or Eastern USA. Trains originally started in England, but eventually where they really flourished was in the United States. And this basically shows you the whole industrialization of the train networks and all that. You get to have like a bunch of trains in like different different types of areas. Like you have different trains in like the United States than you do in England or Europe. I usually like to go with Western USA, but for a challenge, let's go with Eastern USA. And let's see here. You can select your difficulty. Let's go with Mogul, and I'm going to go with Cutthroat Competition, so 8% difficulty, and we'll continue. Alright, so this is sort of roguelike in how it works now. Basically, what Railroad Tycoon does is that they actually have like, basic regions like, Eastern, Western, USA, and Europe and England. But they also have a roguelike type thing where they have like mountains randomly distributed, coal mines randomly distributed, lumber, oil wells, and how big the cities are. All the cities will be where they're supposed to be, but the cities themselves will not actually be perhaps the same size as you would expect them to be in like real life. It's not like be as close as possible to real world type simulator. It's just random every time. So that's one of the neat things they did with this game. World's complete. So let's start. New railroads formed. 100,000 shares of stock sold to local investors. All right. So much like in Civilization 1, there's a skill testing question to see if you're the proper player. This is an easy question. Norris. We're going to freeze the game speed now. And this is another game that you can use the mouse with. Awesome. And, alright, so here's the world map. This is the regional display. So this is like, the entire Eastern USA that I can build on. Some key things to note about this is that it also has a couple cities that are not from the USA. So here's Bangor. Okay, that's an American city. Here's Sherbrooke. Here's Montreal, so that's obviously not an American city. That's a Canadian city. So, above, you also see some of the cities from Canada. So Ottawa, there's Ottawa. Watertown's an American city. Over here we've got Pembroke. Down here there's Toronto. There's London. And then over here at the border is Detroit. And up here we have Sudbury. So basically all the cities here, they aren't all American. There's some Canadian ones at the top. That's fine. You also see on the Western USA part too. But it makes sense too because those are also cities that have railroads in them in Canada, so it's fine. Let's go back to regional display. Now, first things first, you want to build yourself a railroad. Usually the best place to build is over here in like the eastern part with New York and the other cities. So let's check these ones first. This is New Haven and Providence down here. And we got Hartford, Springfield, Poughkeepsie. There's Manchester and Boston. There's Portland. There's Bangor, Sherbrooke. If we go down a little bit, we'll find New York and Patterson. And keep going down, there's Trenton, Allentown. Alright, so those are like probably the biggest cities, I think. There's sometimes, bigger cities spread out in other places, so I could go like over here if I want to. That's like a little bit far out, or I can go up here, which is a city of Rochester. But I think we'll play it safe. It's usually best to go up here just because all the cities are really close to each other. And in particular, Bangor up here is just huge. It's just huge, right? That's huge for a railroad game. Sherbrooke's also pretty nice, so I might build over to it. So these ones down here, like Hartford, New Haven, Providence, they're not too bad to go to. You basically want to have two equal cities, basically, pretty much, is because it's what your goal is right away. Having a big town like next to a small thing won't really help you too much, and you don't want to have to make a huge railway right at the beginning either, because you've got to recoup your losses. You're starting out a risky investment, right? So that's why you have to play it safe. Let's see here. This is Elmira. That's not a bad setup. It's got 2 wood mills next to it, and there's Rochester. It's got petroleum. Petroleum goes to, I believe, a power plant or an oil refinery. Let's see if I can find those. Where does oil usually go for refineries? I actually want to go local display, I think. And I want to go options, resource map. And this is it's like a dumbed down map that just like shows you where you can like possibly distribute stuff. So this would be the paper mill, the W, this G is the food processor. This is a wood mill. This is more petroleum, oil well rather. And let's see, does oil go to harbors? Demands grain coal? No. I forgot most of how to play this game. You haven't realized it just yet, but for the most part, I do know how to play. Those require steel to factories. Okay, let's see here. Let's just go to the power plant I saw over in Springfield, or Poughkeepsie. This guy takes petroleum, so that's definitely a place I can take petroleum to. And there should be oil refineries too, but it's having difficulty trying to find those specific things. But whatever, you don't have to do anything with the petroleum right away. It's good to distribute it somewhere, but you don't have to. It's the basic thing. Stockyard, factory again, landing. What's a landing? Right, landings I believe are these little things. And basically they're like where you can land your goods so they can be taken out by river. Is what the basic gist of the landing is. Youngstown. Let's see here. Well, whatever. I know I want to build probably from say a couple big cities. And Mary and Rochester are good candidates, even though I don't know what I can do with the oil right away. I don't see anything, at least around real quick, that I can use the oil with, is what I'm getting at. Let's see here, build industry. So here's a bunch of industries that you can build. What I'm really looking for, I believe, is the refinery, but I can't find any of those. So the best thing I think would be the power plant to be able to take it. But that's kind of asking for a bit. I don't see any power plants around, so not much I can do. Pembroke doesn't actually look that bad, nor Ottawa, but they're kind of far away. Something to know about harbors is that they're actually really good candidates for building cities next to. They actually supply you manufactured goods, and that's like awesome for building up your towns real quick. Uh, and let's see here. Alright, you know what? We're just going to stop screwing around. I'm going to build a railroad from this part to the other part. Alright, so this is like, you know, the local display. Now, before you start building a railroad, you have to decide where you're going to place it. Let's see here. I want to get, like, you know, this village up here. I want to get the factory. I don't really need a really big station for it. I might want to get the you know, the wood, but I don't see any paper mill up here. Or yes, I do. There's a paper mill. Okay, so I do want to get the wood so that I can deliver wood up there, get paper, bring the paper back down to say here, and, you know, deliver it. So that's a good plan. So we're gonna build probably right here or here. I think we'll go with here because that like gets me an extra space here, or it gets me like an extra space up here. So lots of extra spaces. So we'll go Shift, build a track. Now, before I continue, I should probably do this. F10. F10 gives me basically height gradients on like how high the gradients are. So if you look here, you'll see like 100 and like 84, 61. What this means is that this is like 61 feet above ground level. This is 109. So basically, you can imagine trying to build a track like up like this. Your train will be going up a steep grade, basically, is what that's saying. So I want to, like, you know, be real careful with this because my trains are not powerful. They can't go up really steep grades and all that. So you want to plan it so that your track will you know, not be too steep. Is what I'm getting at. All right, let's see here. I want to build in what direction? Let's go this way, this way, this way. As you can see, 1.5% grade, so that's like telling me it's a really steep grade. I do want to continue building. And yes, I want to continue building. 46, 45, 44. Now I want to plan out the rest of this gradients. So it doesn't look like I have too much problem. I've got to watch this right here though. This sort of drops it a little bit, these lakes. And I have to build past them too, so that's the other thing. Now you always have to connect to existing track unless you're starting out. So that's one of the bad things about Railroad 1, but whatever. It's something you have to live with. I want to build this city, I think, like maybe right there, because then I'll get a good little mix of everything around me, without being too far away. Let's see here, F10. I want to go how here? Maybe it's like that sort of gradients. Yeah, that's not bad, I think. So shift, 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 shift. All right, let's see here. F10. 42, 42, 44, 44, 44. And right there is like a good spot, I think, because it gets me a nice little mix of everything. So let's see here. Ding, 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 ding. All right, time to build some stations. So we're going to build a terminal here. And a terminal will get me these wood mills and all this. And it actually cost me 200,000, so expensive. But supplies 3 cars of mail, 5 cars of passengers, and 6 cars of wood. So definitely a good buy. And then up here, I want to build a terminal. Or actually, you know what? Let's see here, F10. Something I can do to save money right now is I can like change this from a terminal to a station by going up 1 square, and then I'll build a station. And a station will get me everything in here, but not, you know, the terminal is like gets you more, the station will get you less, but it'll save me a lot of money. So I'll do it for now, station. 4 cars of mail, 7 cars of passenger, and 10 cars of petroleum. Now, let's get ourselves a train. Build new train. In the start, you only get the crappy little grasshopper, but you know, whatever. That's just how powerful steam locomotion was at the beginning of 1830s. The grasshopper was a 20-mile-an-hour, 500 horsepower little engine. Can't pull too much cars, but can pull them well enough. Alright, let's see here. I want to do what in this car? And I want to note that this thing is not very powerful. It can't pull that many cars, so I want to maybe pull a passenger car. And that's it. It's not powerful enough really to pull any more than a passenger car. So we're just going to build a whole lot of grasshoppers, basically is what I'm going to be doing in a moment. And I want to, yeah, pretty much just take a passenger car to both those cities. And it'll start eventually. Whoops, game speed frozen. I don't want to be having this guy just go yet. As you can see, there's a train right there and it's about to go, but I actually want to double some track first. So Shift D. And what this is doing is I'm actually doubling the track so more than one train can go on these tracks. Now I want to build a depot here, or not a depot, but I want to build a signal tower here. And the purpose of the signal tower is that any trains that are in between here, like if there's a train here, it won't go, and a train here, the train at the station will not go on this track while this signal station is saying, you know, this signal will say like, no, there's this track isn't clear, but the signal station will say it's clear up here if it's nothing up here. So that's the basic premise of it. If you can get that sort of drift. You'll see in a moment what I mean, I think, hopefully. Build another signal tower here. Let's see here. I want to build maybe down here. Yeah, I want to build a signal tower down here. And we'll try doubling up the rest of this track. Ouch. I'm in the red. So I spent quite a bit of money there. I'm going to build a new train though. You're going to have to build a whole lot of these trains, so. Alright, I want you to take wood hopper. So thanks. And you're going to be filled up to full. So you're going to go to Elmira, of course. And up there, you're going to take wood and bring up paper. And how does this work? You're going to wait at Elmira until you get full load. That's your job. Get full load of wood, take it to Rochester, get paper. So he'll actually wait there. This passenger car actually has nothing in it. I'll note that. It doesn't have any passengers at all. That's a bad on my part, but it's not too bad in that I can just make another passenger train anyways. I'm going to need them anyways, just because there's, you know, so many passengers that'll be going between these stations anyways. Passenger. No thank you. You will wait at Elmira, and then you'll wait at Rochester. I actually want to go back to this one now, and we'll actually go make him wait. So he'll wait with the passenger car. And we'll build one more train. This cost me a lot of money, but I will make a lot of money back when these guys deliver some goods. And you will build mail. No thank you. And pretty much the same thing with this guy. I'm actually going to note something as well. You're probably wondering like why all my trains are being built here. How it works is that each station that you have and improved station, they have improvements. So this station has an engine shop, and the engine shop is where you can build and repair your engines. Maintenance shops can repair your engines, but they can't let you build new ones. Switching yards let you switch your trains around faster, and other stuff like all these improvements do, you know, they're odd little things. So I've already got an engine shop that's fine. Let's just let these guys start going. So game speed normal, or moderate rather. Now as you see here, only one train is going out at this point. Basically what's happening is that okay, so Bangor, game speed frozen. I'm going to show you what just happened there. This is one of my competitors. So I was talking about Bangor over here, and this is Bangor. Here's one of my competitors, and he like saw the city. Ooh, this is huge. I want this city. So he's built it to this city. He's probably going to go right to this one, Portland, right after. And they'll build up themselves. Game speed moderate. Alright, these guys are waiting to get full loads. So, no, as I said, he built the Portland. So, these guys are going to wait until they get full loads and then they'll progress. This guy's going to go all the way up to this station. How are these guys doing for the loads? You've got 16 tons of wood. That's cool. And this guy's got 0 passengers. He's got none. He's got 10 sacks of nail. Hopefully this guy has a lot of passengers. Then he's got 12. So they're getting some passengers. And they're making their way up to Rochester. How are you doing? So here's some stuff waiting for pickup. You got some mail, some passengers, some petroleum. Now if I wanted to build like stuff from this station, I have to build an engine shop. I won't actually do that because it costs money. Like I'll just go show you basically what it costs. Build, improve station. An engine shop would cost $100,000, the same as the station basically. A lot to really cost that much. And I should also note that your first station always has an engine shop, so you always get that for free. But you have to build like a lot for engine shops later on, so it's not really cost efficient to keep doing it. Okay, I want to go F3 so I can try and capture both my stations. There we go. So there's my full line. Here's this guy. He's making it all the way up here. And he's going to be the first guy to arrive in Rochester. Foreign trade up. New market is open. Prosperity in sight. Alright, so this is probably important to note. Much like in real life, or real history rather, there were up times and down times in the economy. You had your boom times, you had your panics, and this is basically a reminiscence of that type of thing. So prosperity is good. It basically means that the economy is really prosperous, it's making money, and as you as your trains deliver goods to each station, you get more money for it. It gets even better in boom times when you get superb money. The only bad thing though is that when it's really prosperous, it costs a lot more to do stuff. So you don't want to be building track when it's prosperous, because it'll kill you to purchase that much track. Okay, Rochester now accepts steel. Let's see what happened here. So Rochester over here got itself a factory. So a factory was built, and now it accepts steel. And steel obviously requires me to have steel, which I don't. So it doesn't really affect me, but it's good to note. Now I want to look at this guy. Is he getting... Oops. The wood guy. He's got 4 tons of wood, so he'll be going soon. He stopped at the signal, but he'll be going in a moment. He's waiting for a full load. Alright, game speed moderate. We'll probably see the wood train go. There he goes. First train to arrive in Rochester, so to celebrate. I made a little money from that. Alright, how's this passenger train doing? So 22 on that guy, so he's not full yet. And you're not anywhere near full. How are you? You are full, so the guy from Rochester is getting lots of money. I'm actually going to get you to go. So actually, let's see here. I want to tell you to stop waiting and get going. So he's bound for Rochester. I'll tell him to wait next time. But for now, I just want him to get going to make some money for me. And why not, we'll tell you to go. So I'm going to show you something. This mail train, he's going to be stopped. Oh, he is going to go. Never mind. Maybe it's because it's double tracked and there's enough room for these trains to go by. On a single track, if there's it's better on demonstrating a single track, but basically if there's a train here and there's a train there, and a single tower there, nothing will go between these tracks until this train goes all the way past the single tower, and then this guy will go. Alright, here's a good example. This guy isn't going because he stopped at the signal. So, I'll just do this first. Game speed frozen. Oops. Alright, so you see there's 2 trains here. Alright, so basically, if there's 2 trains between these tracks, this guy won't go until this guy gets past that signal tower, and then he'll go. So that's his That's how the single towers work. Like, it'll prevent your trains from crashing into each other. Is what the purpose of the single towers are. So it's important to have single towers in Railroad 1. They keep your trains from crashing into her, which is important. It's not good. It's not good money to have your trains crashing into each other. All right, so the wood train's almost made up here. All right, Bangalore and Portland have connected to Boston, so he's building real fast, and I'm making money finally. So there's some good money. He made some paper for me, and now he's got 40 tons of paper, and he'll take that back to Air City. There we go. I'm down to black again. Let's go look at the competitor. So this is my first competitor. He's gone from Bangor down to Portland, Maine, down to Boston, Massachusetts. He'll probably eventually go either to Manchester or to Providence. They don't really have any sort of rhyme or reason how to build to nearest cities that are near to him. Or they'll attack you if you're near them, depending on how well your railroad is or how prosperous your town is that you're in. Let's go here. There we go. Game speed moderate. This little green, by the way, will let you know how well you're doing in distributing the goods. If you have like green windows, that's great. That means that you're delivering the goods, and the towns are really liking you for it. They like when you deliver their goods. Alright, it's going to take me a while to earn my money, but these guys are slowly going to, go back and forth, making money for me. That's what trains do. And as you make money, you like expand on either your stations or you expand the railroads. Now what's this guy doing? Alright, so that's the mail car right there. I can't really tell what the mail car is because it's white like the track, so I couldn't see it. But anyways, that's the mail car right there. You can't see the mail car behind it, but whatever. Alright, so here's another competitor. He bought some stock. I should probably show that too. Something that you can do in this basically game is that you can go to your broker and let's just see here. So here's like the other railroads in my railroad, and something you can do is you can buy stock for your railroad. So like, I can say like, I want to buy some of my stock, so buy 10,000 shares. Call broker again, and he's doing the same thing as like me right now, buying shares. So right now he's got treasury 20,000, and like what this means is basically the company owns 10% or 10,000 of the 100,000 shares, and like the public owns 90,000. What this basically means is that you can buy up these 90,000 shares, and it's important to do that. This is a note because what can happen is that you can have like hostile takeovers, like financially, where someone can buy out your railroad. It will happen if you don't watch this, so it's worth noting. So let's see here. You can also see the bonds and stuff. So there's at the beginning we took out a $500,000 bond so we could start building a road. 500 of the equity came from investors. Of the other 500 we took from the bank. Right now we've got like track of 40,000 miles, and my stock's now gone up because I bought some stock. He's going to keep buying for a while, and then eventually he'll build his railroad out somewhere. Actually, I don't need to. Now this guy bought some of his stock. Let's see here. He's in Allentown. So let's do something here. I'm gonna go frozen. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go display, find city, and here's where you can like try and find a town if you don't know where it is. So Allentown. So here's Allentown. It's right here, and like the wherever this is. Is it down here? Whatever. Allentown is like in one of these like lower areas where it's good, good cities. And he decided like I'm going to build down here. That's what he decided. So display, find city, Allentown. Oh wait, I know where this is. There's Atlantic City. So Allentown's in this general direction. It's near New York. So it's up here. Yeah, it's right there. So there's where Allentown is. It's over here in the general eastern block, near this guy. Not really near to me. We want to call broker. I'm actually going to keep buying my stock because it's important to do in the first little while. Because you'll see in a moment. December 1831, you'll see what happens when it goes to January 1832. End of the fiscal period. Alright, so what happened is basically every 2 years you get like a summary of what's happened. So here's the income statement. This is a very much an economic prosperity type game, so you're like managing a railroad. I had some revenues. I had a lot of mail and passenger revenues. I had some bulk freight that was from the wood, and it came to a total of like 409,000 profit. I had some expenses. I had some interest fees. So basically, that's from like the bonds. Track maintenance. There's 8,000 for the track maintenance. There's train maintenance that there's train maintenance for 8,000, track maintenance for 28,000, station maintenance for 10,000, and expenses totals was 103,000. Operating profit was 360,000, and stock profits was negative 70% because I bought some stock. Now, because I bought some stock, some good things will happen, but you'll see that in a moment. Balance sheet, assets and liabilities. So, balancing the account. This is the accounting job. Operating funds. I have like 20,000 at the end of the year. Treasury stock is 2,100,000. Other railroad stock. Facilities, industries, real estate, track, and rolling stock. This is like all the assets of my company. Liabilities, I have an outstanding loan of 500,000 and stockholders' equity of 500,000, so those are liabilities. And I have a total profit this year of 160,000, so good profit. I made a total of 160,000 in the last 2 years. I had a couple of new records, like for average train speed and all that. So stock prices. So my stock rose from $12 a share to $17 a share. I have 80,000 shares outstanding for like the public. If investors are in stacks, so they're gonna want to make the most bang for bucks. So I can't really buy a whole bunch of shares now. Allentown, his stock rose from $14 a share to 15, so he made a little money from his buying his stock. Bangor and Portland, his rose from 11 to 15, so he made a lot more. He has like no cash on him, by the way, as you can see. Unlike me, who's like, got a little bit, he's got none. Alright, so comically enough, you get what type of job you'd be offered if you just retire right now. So you can have like from down here, hobo, snake oil peddler, Indian agent, riverboat gambler, or you can go all the way up to like say stuff like state governor, president of stock exchange, secretary of treasury, general of the armies, or president of the United States, or stuff like that. Alright, so interesting enough. We're continuing. Alright, we got J.P. Morgan. Let's see here, where did he go? He went to Altoona. Okay, Altoona. So here's Altoona. It's near to... Okay, he built up over to here, Williamsport. Uh-oh. This guy's real close to me. So this guy is like not anywhere far from me. He's like real close. And I have to watch it because he could go to Birmingham or something like that and try and, basically it's cutthroat competition. He'll maybe try and snipe my railroad out by like, making money around me. So there's one railroad, there's the other railroad, and then Allentown somewhere over there. I wonder when Allentown is going to spread out, but whatever. We won't worry about the other guys for now. I'm not really going to play this game for long. I'm only going to play it for, a little while. What's this guy down here doing? Uh-oh, recession. So recession means that I'm going to get less money for train deliveries, but it'll be better for track and all that. What's this guy doing? My mail train. Okay, he's not making me money waiting at Emmer, so he's going to keep going. And we're actually going to go to the station. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to actually have my passenger trains. We're going to stop them from waiting for passengers at Emera, because there isn't enough passengers in Emera to pick up. I am making money though, so that's good enough for me. Alright, let's see here. I want to look around all these places. So Birmingham is something I don't want JP Morgan to get. Manufactured goods are kind of okay, but not much else I can do with Buffalo. Watertown is like nothing. Rochester now accepts manufactured goods. So there's now a total of at least 8, I think, yeah, there's a total of at least 4 villagers, village type tiles around this station now. So I get, you know, manufactured goods delivered here, or demanded here, rather. I should probably note that if you click on these, you'll see how much they demand and how much they supply. So I need to have at least 2 cities to basically have mail or passengers of food or paper demanded, or I need to have like 2 villages in a city to get passengers demand, and 4 villages in a city to get mail demand and stuff like that. All right, let's see here. We started in 1830. It's getting close to 1834, so we'll be done this year soon. I hope to buy enough stock to, you know, get maybe like another 10,000 shares. It's going to be hard for a recession, though. This guy's selling his shares again. He connected to Philadelphia. So he decided to finally build out from Allentown over here to Philadelphia. As you can see, this is a time-consuming game, but it's pretty fun. Managing a railroad and all that. Alright, action, call broker. I want to buy some of my own stock. You can also buy their stock, by the way, as well. Okay, I can't afford that stock, so I need to make some more money. That'll be easy enough to do. We'll just get to 150,000 and try that again. Now, because this is double track, these guys are able to cross on each other. If it's just a single track, these guys would be like crashing into each other, basically. Oops, once you've used the balance sheet. You can view your income sheet and balance sheet and all that from the reports if you didn't pick that up. Accomplishments, so I can like show like, you know, my accomplishments. Okay. Is there going to be any railroads going or trains getting to a station anytime soon? Don't think so. Call broker. Buy stock. Okay, can't afford any stock, so what I'm going to do is we're going to buy some of JP Morgan's stock. I'll show you basically what happens here. If you buy his stock, now you own like a little bit of his railroad. So this is where it's like, you know, you can do hostile takeovers. As you see, he doesn't like that. I bought 10,000 of his, you know, treasury. So basically, the public now owns 8,000. He owns 10,000 because he bought some, and I own 10,000 of his. So there's, if you like buy 50% of a company or over 50% of the company, you own it basically. And why I did that is because I can sell it for money. His shares once the stock price goes up, and he will go up because he just started this railroad and because he's probably doing well with it. Alright, the Norris has come out. End of the fiscal period. All right, income statement. So revenues were a little lower this time, but we had an operating profit of 137,000, stock profits of 100,000. We had profits of 390,000 this year. So record profit on ER, 230,000 earnings in the last 2 years. New records and all that. The Allentown, this guy, not this guy. I actually didn't make any money from buying this guy's stock, because I guess it's a recession, so it went down. But I guess when it picks up, I should get a better deal from that, buying their stock. Oh, there he goes. He connected to Birmingham. So that's what it's suspected he'd do. He'd eventually do that. So I can't go to that city without going through his station. So basically, what this game is about is you're building a railroad, but you're also an investor. You can buy out your your competition and supplement their railroads into your own. Not really in this game, but that's the general gist of what the game is, what the real life situation is like. Okay, what's the financial account like? Action, call broker. Okay, we're still in a recession, so bond rates are not really good at this point. I actually want to buy his stock again, I think. Eventually his stock price is going to go up and I'll get money for it. That's what stocks are all about. You buy stocks and then you sell them to get more money. Or you just buy them to own a company in this game sometimes. Alright, so we got moderation expected, so call broker. We got normal rates, so as you see, the interest rates for bonds have gone down. It's now 5% instead of 6%. And likely the stock market is going to improve a little bit, so I'll get more money for owning his stock now, or my own. We're actually going to speed up this a little bit because this is taking a little bit long. Alright, we're now January 1845, so now you're ready to go. I should probably note something. I can actually upgrade my trains now, so let's freeze this for a moment. Let's go over here. I can actually go engine, replace engine with the Norris. And this will basically, the Norris is basically, twice the horsepower, 10 extra miles per hour. It costs twice as much, but it's worth it. So we'll buy ourselves a Norris here and make this guy Norris, replace the engine with a Norris. And again, because these trains are really slow, I don't want to pull more than one car. So replace engine with the Norris. Replace engine with the Norris. Now, let's see here. Engine info. So let's just look at, you can actually look at your engines here. So let's go to the Grasshopper. The Grasshopper, like the first thing here, as you can see here, each additional car really slows it down quite a bit. So you could try and pull 3 cars with the Grasshopper, but you'd be going at like 12 miles per hour, 8 miles per hour, 7 miles per hour as the grades went up. And with one car it's going at 20 miles an hour, which is a lot better. With the Norris, we can look at the Norris now. So engine info, Norris. The Norris is basically 30 miles per hour. It can go up at 20 miles an hour with 3 cars basically. So that's a lot faster than with the Grasshopper. Now if I want to, something I could do is I could go through all these guys and make it so that they can carry more stuff. I can make this guy maybe carry more wood, so let's do that. Wood, a hopper, and we'll go paper. And let's have more passengers, maybe getting out here. So passenger, 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 passenger. When it says no changes, by the way, you don't have to do what I just did. passengers for each station like that, but I just do it anyways, just because I like to see all the cars put out. Passenger, passenger. I'll leave the mail car alone because there's not enough mail. So fast. So now these guys are going to go move a little bit faster. New speed limit record. So this guy went faster than 20 miles per hour. Let's call him the Rocket, I guess. We're making lots of money. Prosperity in sight. Okay, so this is a good time to buy some stocks. Call a broker. I want to buy some JP Morgan, so start buying a stock. He doesn't like that, so he's going to, in defense of his own stock, make sure I don't get, over 50% of his stock. As you can see, this guy's doing the same thing. He's like, ooh, I want to buy my stock now. Might be a good idea to go after Allentown. It's really cheap. Yeah, we'll try that. Let's go after the cheap one then. I can also go after Bangor and Portland, which is also a good idea. He's got some cash on hand. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go after Bangor. So we bought some of him. So end that fiscal period. So stock profits, I made a loss of 50,000, from last year because of the stock going down. Balance sheet, operating funds is a little bit low because I bought the stock right at the last moment. So when the expenses came in, it went down. Profit 600,000. My stock rose from $15 a share to 21. The Elmer and Rochester is stayed at 21. The Allentown and Philadelphia has gone from $10 to $14 a share, so pretty good for him. Altoona stayed at $13 a share. He's not making a lot of money. He should be, but whatever. Bangor actually went up, so I made a little money on Bangor at least. I'm happy about that. And I'll offer a job as a newspaper editor because I've run a successful company for a little while now. So if I want to sell stock, you can do that as well. So I can go like to Ariston Corners and say I want to sell his stock, and you sell 10 shares of the Bangor and Portland, and the stock is sold for 100,000. So I made some money doing that. Oh, that guy now sounds he's got like 4 villagers. Call a broker. I might want to sell his stock soon. We'll see though. Let's see. I've got to start building out soon, just because it's getting to the point where it'd be good to like start expanding my road, so let's possibly do that. I don't want to do it in the, not right now, but we'll do it soon. Okay, that guy's expanded out. He's gone from Boston to Manchester. No rhyme or reason, basically, so Manchester's really small, but he went to it anyways. Bank failure, recession feared. Awesome. Not for the economy, but awesome for me. So regional display, whoops, gain speed, frozen. I want to probably build out to Syracuse. This is the best time to build. And let's see here. There's actually coal here. That's good to know. There's nowhere to drop it though, but it's good to have coal. Let's see. My general plan will be I want to build maybe around these foothills towards Syracuse. Or I could go in this general direction over here and get Jamestown, or go to Buffalo or whatever. Let's see. I want to I'll note something as well. For the stations, you can only build out, the way they're pointing. So if this is like up and down, it can go. You can only build from here and here. You can't build anywhere from the station out. The CPUs can, but that's just the CPUs, not you. They improved on Railroad 2 where the CPUs work just like you, but not in this game. I'm actually going to wait a little bit. Game speed, fast. I have to get some more money before I build the railroad expansion. I could get a bond loan, but I'm not going to do that, preferably. He went to Syracuse. Okay, so I took too much time and this guy actually built the Syracuse on me. He's selling shares left and right. Maybe I'll buy some of Allentown. Let's see here. Call broker, game speed, slow. Alright, so this guy's got, as you can see, 60% of his treasury. He's bought that much of his shares. So he's got way over 100, 50%. So I can't buy him out, but I'm really actually tempted to see if I can possibly buy some of his shares because he's doing pretty well. I'm not actually doing too well because I've actually been boxed in by JP Morgan over here, so I can't really do anything about that. And there goes buying his shares. Can't decide what to do with himself. All right, let's see here. Game speed, frozen. Before I, this is a great thing about game speed. You can freeze it so you can decide what you're going to do next. I might bail down to Jamestown over here. I might even go to Buffalo just to get the the manufactured goods from it. Coal would not be a bad idea too. Something that you should note here is that you're smarter than a CPU. So the CPUs aren't smart enough to get coal, but you are. And I can build like a little train that goes like from Rochester all the way out over to like over here and drop off the coal and whatever. All right, let's see here. Let's just go to Buffalo to show you what to do. I have to build like this, I think. Cancel. Alright, you know what? We're going to actually move track. Cancel. Why am I still building track? Remove track. Alright, now we can build track. I'm actually going to do this a bit differently. You don't have to build it out the other end of the station. You can also go like, let's say I wanted to go like this. You can do it like that, and like this. And let's see here. I'm going to go like that. And we're going to do shift double here, shift double here, shift double here, and I'll build a single tower here. And now we'll just build out in this direction. And go 44, 43, 405. I'm actually close enough that I could probably, just go like right there and build a depot. So let's do that, I guess. Build track, that's a big grade, but whatever. Build station, depot, that's the smallest of the stations. That'll supply passengers and goods, not really much else. I'm not really building it for much else. You'll notice that I doubled the track all the way out to the signal station. What I plan to do is I probably will like expand this railroad like here and like have it just joining up to here. So that's like the point of it. But I'm not going to build like a double track or anything like that over here just because I don't need it. At Buffalo, we're not going to do anything at Buffalo. We're just going to build a new train, a Norris. And this is going to be a simple goods train. No thanks. And this is going to go from, let's see here. You're going to go from here to here. So that's its route. It's going to go from Buffalo Crossing to Rochester. Whoops, go like that. Okay, go 1. And then 2 will be over here. And you're going to go like this. By the way, if you right click, you'll take this load here and drop it down here. So Buffalo Crossing, go here. You'll go caboose only here. Caboose means like it won't have anything on it, so it'll just go straight back to you know, the station it came from. So gain speed, fast. It connected to Boston, so now it's going to take the train I built is going to go all the way from over here up to like Rochester. It'll turn around and go on this route. So fiscal period's ended. $510,000 earnings. So made lots of money for that. Everyone's making money actually, except for Williamsport for whatever reason. I'm now an inventor. There's the goods train. Now, something to note: if you start in Western USA, because the time period is like, you know, far ahead, it's actually going to be, you know, you have access to different types of trains, and it's a lot better for it. So Morgan's going down here now because, you know, he's pretty much boxed me and he doesn't have it anywhere else to box me in for 2. The goods train's on its way. The goods train's on its way. Foreign trade markets up, new markets open, migration expected. So we're out of recession again. All right, he's going to pick up some goods, but first and things, I want to make sure he picks up waits for his goods. So, you know, he's going to wait for 2 loads. So he's going to wait for 240 tons of goods to come out of there. Now, something I can do here, I can actually improve the station, and I could put like a goods storage. So basically, this will, I think, store up goods for the station. I think I'm not sure how the improvements work, but I know that hotels and restaurants and post offices, those will increase the amount of revenue you get for, I think, for hotels and restaurants, and like it's good to have them in like certain places. You'd have to read up on what the improvements do, but I know like from like experience that maintenance and fixing yards and engine shops, those are like considering your trains. Hotels, restaurants, and post offices, those people with like mail, passengers, and then goods storage, goods, livestock, cold storage, food, stuff like that. Now let's see here. As I said, I'm not the CPU, so I'm smarter than him. If I want to, like, you know, deliver coal all the way down there, I can. And how you can do it, you can like go, let's see here, like so down here, and we want to go yeah, ding, 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 and then we'll build a depot right here, and we're actually going to build a single tower, and we'll just double this track, double, double, double. We're going to build a coal train now to take coal from here to Boston. I'll have to double the track over here a little bit, but or no, we don't. We'll just have to build single towers. So single tower right here. I'll build a single tower over here. And you'll get to see how single towers work a little bit more with like single track. New train, Norris. So we can build a coal train. Okay, so this guy will go from here, and the second stop will be over here. And we'll do coal, caboose only, wait for your full load, gain speed, fast. I'm gonna have to make some money up now. So prosperity, awesome. I like prosperity. So there's the mail train, there's the coal train, there's the goods train coming with the first load of goods. So this guy's going to go up here and then down here. I should actually know something as well. I actually want to build, I believe... Oh, boom times! This is the best time for making money. Because boom times mean that, you know, you're getting the best bang for your buck. Labor is expensive, but whatever. It's worth it. I actually build a single tower right here. Because I forgot to. I probably should have built that anyways, just because it's you want to have these trains able to go quickly by each other. Can't really do it with out to single towers. I should build a single tower here too. So he's gone. This guy's going now. See, red single lights is, you know, while I watch those single lights, you don't want those being red all the time, because then trains are being stopped somewhere. So, produce new revenue. Train 3 receive no maintenance. Train 5 receive no maintenance, so I've got to watch that. They're still static though. I see build kind. So let's build improvements. So I should build, I guess, up here a maintenance shop. And the maintenance shop, the point of it will be basically my trains can get maintenance here if they can't get it from the engine shop. So like trains that are going to Boston Crossing and to this coal mine here, they'll be able to get maintenance here. Okay, coal train's going to go 6 tracks. There he goes, down toward here. Now this guy, alright, so he's also going. So you're going to see what happens when you have single towers here. Basically, this red signal means, like, you know, can't go here. Now this red signal means you have to stop because this guy's on the track now. So these guys, they won't crash when their single towers tell them to stop. So they'll stop at the single tower, wait for the guy to go past, and then they'll go like that. They'll go past each other. Quite efficiently. Alright, we're making money. And you're going to be all the way down here. He's connecting to Patterson. Alright. So that's the basic overview of like the single track and how to work it. You can like build like depots into the middle of nowhere to pick up stuff. It works quite well. What's this? Oh, it's just livestock. Nothing important. Now, something else you can do, by the way, let's like go to the broker for a moment. I'm gonna sell a bond. Selling gets me $500,000. Gain speed, we're gonna go with frozen. We're gonna go to different cities here. We're gonna try and find a spot where I can maybe drop off this petroleum to make, you know, some money with it. So let's see here. Can I build a refinery at Buffalo? Alright, so I could build a refinery around Buffalo, and the point of this refinery is that I could take goods from this all the way up to Buffalo, so cancel for now. But that's, you know, what I can do. I can build a refinery there and then I'll have a place to drop off the oil. I can go down here perhaps, and we'll see. Can I build refinery here? I can build it here too. So cool, I could build a refinery over here, and I could bring, you know, oil down here, and then we can have a place to drop it. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. Build, refinery built. So now we have a refinery. This guy will, as a result, he'll pay for oil once they detect that. So gain speed, fast. They'll step to oil soon. Petroleum. Supplies petroleum. Okay, so there's the message. Repeat message. Oh, Pretoria shipment. Okay, so mine rescue equipment. I have to take some steel from Rochester to Buffalo Crossing. Frozen. Alright, where's Buffalo Crossing? Over here. So, priority delivery, steel. And I have to take it from Rochester. So okay, so priority pickups are actually really important because you can like take a shipment straight from like one spot to the other really fast. Let's actually have you. Let's see here. We'll actually have you go. You're going to pick up some steel, and then you're going to go over to here. And you'll pick up, I don't know, some passengers on the way back. Alright, so let's see here. So he's going to pick up the priority shipment of steel and take it all the way from... Oh, he buys 10% of my stock, the bastard. So yes, they'll buy your stock too. Boom, time's ahead. And good, that guy's obsessed petroleum. Alright, so there's the bonus, by the way, for the subsidiary. If you get your steel from, like, say, here to here, that's how much money you'll make right away. So it's definitely worth doing. I'm going to actually build some trains to get some, oil going from Rochester to the other place. I believe you get goods from like oil products, so petroleum, no thanks. I should actually knock those off rather. You're gonna go one there, down here. Emirate will have you caboose only. We'll make you go to Emirate first, and we'll pick up, a caboose so that he'll go faster. Petroleum. Oh, why is he taking out a loan? Alright, he's buying lots of my stock. Let's just see what these guys are doing. So this guy now owns 20,000 shares in my stock. So 60% is owned by the public, 25% is owned by me, 25% is owned by him. If he used to get, say, 60,000, he'd buy out my company. So we have to wash out. I don't think he's going to because he's really pressing himself thin doing so. But it's worth noting that he could. And he's making out more loans. If he buys out my company, I'll let him. Okay, this guy's gonna go on his way. How's this priority shipment doing? You know what? We're gonna buy some of my stock before he completely makes it expensive on me. Actually, you know what? He might just be doing it as a ploy. Sometimes they'll do that to make you expend money so that they can, get more money back. It's cutthroat competition, That's how it works. Okay, this guy's almost got the steel over here. Fiscal period. Alright, we got 800,000 earnings in the last 2 years. My stock actually still rose even though he was buying so much of it. These other guys are also doing quite well because it's boom time. I can be offered a job as mayor if I want. And there's the delivery bonus for drilling the steel. We're actually going to fix this so I don't have to worry about him, doing this wrong. We're going to drop this off, and we're going to make him not go here anymore. Rochester's where he's off to now, and you're going to go pick up his paper because he dropped it there. And I'll note that the paper is still, as you see, he's selling my stock. Okay, he's buying and selling, can't decide what to do. Alright, so here's the paper that I dropped off, and it's there for, the taking and all that. Call broker. He's at 40,000. I don't think I'm too worried about him, completely buying my company out, but just in case, we'll make sure he can't do it. And apparently my stock is so expensive, I can't even buy it with 400,000. He's bought so much. Kudos to him if he actually manages to buy out my company, but I doubt he will. I want to go down here for a moment because I want to actually check this. This will actually supply manufactured goods if I bring oil to it, so I actually want to change this to goods. And we'll take this, wait for the... Okay, it's up to 50,000. Alright, if he buys 10,000 more, he actually buys out my company. So let's see if he'll actually manage to accomplish that. If he does, then it's game over for me, but you'll see what happens. He's taking it out. He sells 10,000 for my shares. He buys 10,000 for my shares. Oh, panic strikes. Good time to build. Not that I really care. He really wants to buy my company out, but he can't. Apparently. Right now, basically, he's got not enough, bonds to get the money needed to, buy me out. He's right at 50,000, but he can't get any higher. It's a good time to sell off this guy's stock. Now, not being moral justice be, I could try and buy his stock out, but he's got over 50%, so there's no way I'm going to be able to buy him out. Let's see here. I'm actually going to start buying some bonds back. So let's repay 500,000 for this bond. So yeah, you can repay your bonds too if you want to. So now I have no bonds, so no interest fees from it. Okay, what's this guy? You're just taking coal back and forth. And that's actually making steel. I didn't know that. That actually makes steel. Okay, he's making steel. Do you demand steel? Yes, you do. You do demand steel. Okay, you're going to start bringing back steel then. So you're going to take coal to the harbor, get steel. And steel will go back to Rochester. And why not? We'll make you go somewhere for that steel. I don't know. Well, wait, steel makes goods, and I know that's what's going to happen. So he's going to get goods, and he's going to go to Emra. Okay, so there's like a four-way, accomplishment for this guy. Caboose only there. All right, I want to build a train just like this guy. I think. Recession feared. Better in a panic, I guess. Yeah, I want to do that. Buy a new train. We'll build in Norris. Alright, we're going to build... basically, we're going to have this guy look like the other guy. You're going to go from Emera. No, you're going to go from here to here to here to here. And you're going to get coal. You're going to wait for it. Steel. Goods. Caboose only. Alright, that's how it should work. This is probably a good time to start building some trains to, actually to double the track first. Double, 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 double. That put me in the red, but whatever, I'll make the money back fast at this rate. Alright, I need to get like a train that goes from here and all that. So we're going to build some track. That's not right. Damn it. Okay, build, remove track. Build track. Out of funds? Okay, I have to wait for some funds. Go like this. And build track. Okay, that was not right either, but whatever. I'll build a single tower down here or something. There. That's not like the greatest setup for this, but whatever. I'm too, I'm not like making this like a full-blown game. I just want to show you like basically what you can do. All right, we got the American fiscal period. All right, my shares dropped a little bit there. Allentown over here is, guess the second best guy after me. Let's see here, call broker. I don't think I can maintain buying my stock over and over again, but whatever. Don't really care. So that's pretty much a basic overview of what this game's all about. These guys are building their railroads. I'm building my railroad. We're making money, and it was a pretty fun game when I played it. I had some good runs with this. I had some bad runs, and Railroad Tycoon 2 improved quite a bit on it, a little bit. I kind of like Sid Meier's Railroad Tycoon 1 a little bit better than it though, but it's mostly because I think Railroad Tycoon 1 focused less on trains and such.